So today I thought I'd show you guys a very easy way to get backlinks to your website. So the first way is the manual way. So as you can see on the screen now, we're on a non-profit website. It's called Great Nonprofits, and it's kind of like an index that lets you find pretty much all charities that belong to different kind of niches. So we got animals, anti-hate, bullying, all kinds of charities. So depending on what your business is and your niche, you want to find something kind of similar. That's not 100% necessary, but it makes more sense to find something in line with your website because basically we'll be donating and they'll be putting a link like as a gratitude message on their website that will work as a backlink. So this will require a little bit of an investment, but we'll go through that in a little while. So yeah, as you can see, we're on greatnonprofits.com and I'm just going to pick a random one. So Endangered Species International. So they work with animals, I believe. So if I open up their website, we should be able to find their donation or support page. Right, here we go. So if we go to the donation page, it gives information about different kinds of donations. But what we're looking for is a page dedicated to basically saying thank you to their donators. So let's see if we can find that. I've been through quite a few charities. Most of them do have this. Not all of them, so you will need to sift through a little bit, but it'll be worth it in the end. Here we go, contributors, right? Yeah, so here we go. So basically, yeah, they've got a page where they're saying thank you to different companies that have supported them. They've got some big names on here like Google, but if you scroll down, they've got all kinds of different companies that would have given them a donation. So yeah, there's like hundreds. So you'd basically see your website on here after you give a donation. So usually they say the amount you have to leave for the donation. So in that case, you'd want to maybe send them an email first. Okay, here we go. It actually says it here. I think endangered species. Like to thank the generosity. Um, Okay, it doesn't. So you might have to send them an email just to check what the minimum donation amount would be to get featured on the website. So that's the manual way. You basically just find people on greatnonprofits.com, preferably that suit your niche, but it doesn't have to be the case. As you can see, Google was on there, which obviously doesn't have much to do with animal endangerment. And you basically just go through different charities, find the ones. Some will give you more information on the website about how much you need to donate to feature. But otherwise, you'll just go in there, send them an email, and find out basically what the minimum donation is. So that's the long way to do it, which is it's a good method, but I found an easier way, which is through Claude. So let me open Claude up now. So I've just been through this workflow just to check it works and everything. So it's really easy. I'll get through this quite quickly. So first, what you want to do is put in what I call the backlinked prompt pack into Claude. It's a skill I've saved. So type comment prompt below and I'll send this to you. It's got all kinds of different prompts in here. If you look at the last video, there's a different prompt that we use in the same prompt pack to get backlinks. So you just want to turn that into a skill, and then you just want to put this into Claude. Build me NGO charity links for. So I used this placeholder. It's a random marketing agency called Atomic Digital Marketing, and I just found them on Google. They were like the third or fourth ranked, so I thought they would be just a good example of what some of our viewers might be doing. So it's maybe not the best example because digital marketing doesn't always have too much in common with charities, but it did work. So basically, you just want to put build me NGO and charity links for, and then your website's URL, and then a question will come up from Claude that will say how much are you willing to donate. So it gives you a few options. I just picked the lowest, which was £100 to £250, so about $150 to about $400. So now it went away and found websites where I could reach out to and donate somewhere within that range to then be featured on their support pages. So they found a few different ones. So the Good Things Foundation, Teach First, Education Support. So these are companies that are kind of in line with the digital marketing brand or niche that we chose, because it's more likely you'll get featured on the website if you're in an adjacent niche. And then it gave me a list of about six, I think, and with a bit of information about each one. So if we go down here, I think it's this link to, yeah, here we go. So here's all of the options they gave us. And they gave us, yeah, so let me just pick one of these. I think this is microbit.org. So, okay, it's a foundation, I think, that teaches kids coding. It looks like anyway, AI and coding, so like a educational charity. So if we scroll down, we should be able to find their donation page. Here we go. So become a partner. This should probably be what we're looking for. Make a donation. Okay, get in touch. Partnerships. Okay, here we go. Strategic partners. So here we have a lot of big name businesses who have supported and donated. So yeah, so you're looking for something like this where, I mean, these are all international companies, so I'm not sure how easy it would be for anybody to get featured on here. But you want to basically find companies like this that will let you feature on the website. So if we go back, Claude's also done us a favor and it's drafted some email templates we can use. So you can kind of automatically do this. You can sift through these yourself, find the ones that clearly say that you can donate to put the link on the website. And otherwise, you can send these outreach emails to the companies. So it just gives you literally just an email template. So, hi, I'm from Atomic Digital Marketing, information, and then it would say the amount that you're willing to donate. And then it will make sure to ask them what's the best way to make a donation and do they have a supporters page. That's obviously the main thing. So you can send, so the ones that you can't find that clearly have a supporters page, you'd send out these emails and then they'd email you back and let you know whether it's possible. So this would take a little bit of time, but it'll be worth it in the end because you would get backlinks to some charities, and the more backlinks on your website, the better. And some of these charities are very powerful websites. They're quite ranked themselves, so they will be very good for your SEO. So that's basically it. But there is another way I thought I'd mention to get backlinks. It's not through NGOs, it's through a tool I like to use called Arvow. So let me just get that up now for you. So that way, I mean, the NGO way is great, but like I said, it does require a little bit of a significant investment, probably maybe up to $500 to $1,000 to really get a few charity backlinks, which, depending on how big your business is, might be harder or easier for some people. But if you did have to donate to some charities, you would be able to write it off a tax, so that is the benefit. So it's not the end of the world, you know. There you would get something back from doing that, and at the same time, you're doing a good deed. You could find charities that you find interesting, or you can get behind their mission. So yeah, that's pretty much the charity method. So now we'll talk a little bit about automatic backlinks, and this is through a tool called Arvo. Check it out. I'll put a link in the description for it. So this way you literally just don't do anything really. It's completely automatic. So once you're on Arvo has all kinds of different tools to boost SEO, but we're just talking about the automatic backlink feature now. So basically it has a pool of about, right now you can see 156 backlinks received from the network. So it's a network of all different Arvo users who are basically in a pool, and you kind of share backlinks with each other. So you'll automatically post a backlink from an Arvo user to your website, and then it'll post and vice versa, basically. So as you can see here, this is July 17th, that's today. It's got two links to someone's website who's also on Arvo that's linked back to ours. So as you can see, it does about 4 backlinks a day automatically. So you pretty much don't have to do anything. It will draft an article for you, and then it'll post that article on another Arvo user's page. So it's literally free backlinks. You can get up to 4 a day. So realistically, with the NGO charity method, you might be getting 1 or 2 a week, which will cost you money. But with this method, you'll be getting 3 to 4 a day. So, I mean, it's crazy, really. You can do both methods 100%, or you could get someone from your team to reach out to charities and do the NGO method while you just let Arvo run in the background getting backlinks, which is going to boost your SEO massively, and it's really going to get your website much higher reach. So that's pretty much it. That's the two methods really today. You can do it automatically. You can do the charity method manually through just going on the website, where was it again? thegreatnonprofits.org, and then you can get Claude to help filter through these and find the best ones for you. And then if you really want to take it to the next level, just use Arvo. So yeah, if you did want the prompt, the backlinked prompt pack, just type prompt in the comments and we'll get that sent over. I'm going to be making a lot more videos about the power of this prompt pack. Check the last one out to see a different method that we use with it, but there is a lot more. It's got about, I think, 10 different prompts in it. This is just one of them. So yeah, check it out and let me know